Good drive.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Franco Dinh Show. It's Memorial Day weekend. Memorial Day?
It
Yeah.
is Memorial Day weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
I always get it mixed up with Labor Day, Memorial Day.
Yeah.
What's the one at the end of the summer?
Oh man, I don't know.
Yeah.
They just
Uh,
kind of happened to me.
yeah.
Do you have any
Doing
plans for
anything
Memorial
fun?
Day weekend? No, I'm
Wait,
probably just
what?
gonna go swimming.
Yeah, I don't really have any plans besides work either. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah, another weekend, just a long week.
Yeah. Yep,
Yeah.
for sure. Oh,
Last week you.
actually, what am I doing? Oh, it's restaurant week, so we're doing dinner tonight.
What's
Yeah.
restaurant week?
Oh, restaurant week is when a lot of restaurants, like, showcase, I guess, their best menu
Really?
items. It's a cheaper way or a more budget-friendly way to try a new restaurant. They'll have, like, usually 3-course meals, like a starter that you could choose from, like, several different options for, like, the 1st course, 2nd course, and 3rd course, which is usually a dessert. Or yeah, it usually goes there's 2 per year here in Phoenix, so one's, like, in the spring and one, I don't know, in the fall or something sometime, but it's a whole week where, yeah, like, I feel like 75 to 100 or whoever wants to participate can participate, but
Mm-hmm.
usually there's a lot, like 75 to 100, so there's just so many throughout the valley, so I think it's a good chance for us to try new restaurants and stuff like that and see if we like it. But yeah, it's fun. And my friend actually throws it, like she's the PR person for it.
No way.
So yeah, Knife and Fork Media, Susie Tim. But yeah, it's good.
That's
So we're trying
cool.
out Sell tonight in Scottsdale. Should be good.
What's it called?
Sell,
Sell? Like
SEL.
SEL.
Yeah.
What do they do there?
I don't know. Just
Seafood,
American cuisine,
steak.
I guess. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I had no idea about that. That's neat.
Yeah.
I'm a suburban goofball, though. I go to, like, Chili's and Applebee's all the
Oh
time.
yeah. I mean, they're good for some stuff, but
Yeah.
yeah. I usually, like, I don't eat out that often, but when I do, it's gonna be, like, a nice restaurant,
Oh,
so,
yeah. No, you glam
yeah,
it up. I've seen you go out. You
yeah,
definitely you have a good time.
yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah, and that's basically it, just work.
Yeah. How's
Yeah.
pickleball going?
Good. Playing
Yeah?
pickleball. Yeah.
Cool.
Probably not gonna I'm in 2 leagues, and it's just, like, kind of tiring to have, like, something always in the evening, I guess.
Yeah.
Just because, like, work and stuff, and it's like, all I wanna do is relax, and being a part of 2 pickleball leagues has been kind of exhausting. Like, I have Monday night and Wednesday night. That Tuesday night, I usually chill, and Thursday, maybe, like, tennis or something, but yeah,
Mhm.
having something to do every evening is kind of been exhausting for me
Yeah, I
after
bet.
work and stuff, so the women's like, I rotate, I went in without a partner in both of these leagues, and
Mhm.
I feel like the mixed it's better competition, and I've been partnered with, like, good people. Women's, I feel bad, but even, like, in tennis, I like mixed a lot more because it's a more faster pace.
Yeah.
Women's, it's not so much, but yeah, so I think I'm gonna nix that league next season or next time the next go around, so
Cool.
yeah.
Anything else in the Franco update this week?
Nope.
All right. Well, that moves us right into the Cromford Report. Let's take a look at these numbers. I'll get my hit out of the way.
Yeah, so not too much big of a change since last week. Active listings are at 30,000, which was the same last week, but it has been slowly decreasing. So that's a good thing for sellers right now since they've been competing against each other the past several months. We have days on market to sale, 76 days on market, and then the Cromford Market Index still hovering at 74, which is in a buyer's market.
All right.
All right, so we have the 17 top cities and Fountain Hills
Back on top.
up at top, first time in a while now. But yeah, that's kind of crazy to see. Chandler with a decrease of 11%, but
That's a big
we
one.
have 3 cities, Fountain Hills, Chandler, Avondale, all in a seller's market. Chandler, Avondale being in a weaker seller's market because they are pretty close to a balanced market, which is 110. So we have Paradise Valley, Phoenix, Glendale, Scottsdale, Gilbert, Mesa, Tempe, and Cave Creek, all in a balanced market. And then Peoria, Goodyear, Surprise, Queen Creek, Buckeye, Maricopa, all in a buyer's market.
All right.
Yeah, so that's crazy. We have the biggest downfalls in Chandler, Glendale, and Scottsdale. Increases, Maricopa 4%, Buckeye 1, Goodyear nothing. But yeah, the 6% Fountain Hills from last month is pretty big into a seller's market, which is interesting. Because Fountain Hills, it's like probably 700,000 and up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a pretty area. I love Fountain Hills.
Yeah,
I've been
I do
looking at
too.
data lately. You gave me a project to do, and man, there's some really interesting stats in there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Everybody will get a chance to look at that soon. All right. Well, that pushes us into our next segment where we're going to be talking about iBuyer tips. What's an iBuyer?
So an iBuyer is an internet buyer. So it's like OfferPad, Open Door, things like that.
Okay.
That are called iBuyers. They're these big corporations. So I'm dealing with a client right now who is a buyer and is purchasing from one of these iBuyers, and just going through the process with them. And I, kind of let them know that, these iBuyers who come in, they buy homes from sellers who usually know that something's wrong with the property.
Okay.
And then they do not give any sellers disclosures because they actually haven't lived in the property. So that's a negative also. So when we first go into contract with these iBuyers or even step foot in a house that is owned by one of these iBuyers, I let them know right off the bat, like, hey, just to let you know, like, usually they can come in, put lipstick on a pig, like kind of just do like paint and just fix it up a little bit to like remarket it and resell it. And they usually don't like, what's the word I'm looking for? They don't usually
Mention?
no.
Disclose?
God, I'm drawing a blank. They don't usually like they're able to hold the house for a long period of time. So
Okay.
they don't really waver on their sales price, or
Mhm.
like since right now everything's greater Phoenix area is in a buyer's market. If you buy from a regular person, most likely they'll give you concessions. They'll basically repair almost anything or like kind of cooperate with you, and I feel like these iBuyers, they do not. So yeah, anyways, we're through the process. We're through our negotiations and stuff like that. Did all of our inspections, which I always recommend. Like even sewer scope's a big one because of the older houses that he likes.
Mhm.
So he likes like a certain charm to a house, it's not the cookie cutter homes. We're looking at like older mid-century modern homes, something with a little bit of character. And so these homes are a little bit older. So the inspection for the sewer scope came back and it's like $16,000 worth of repairs that they thought would be necessary because it's cast iron pipes. Well, yeah, and I just feel like I don't feel bad because it's good to know what you're getting into. But
Mhm.
he did do like every inspection possible. Like he did the home inspection, he did the sewer scope,
Termite.
he did HVAC, pool, termite, it had solar panels. So he did a solar panel inspection, just like probably worth like, I don't know, $1,200 worth of
Okay.
inspections and stuff like that. So we sent the Binzer in to them and they came back and well, it's not really back officially, but they're like, hey, this is what we're thinking. I don't think it'll be able to work. So he's kind of out like $1,200 if he doesn't go through with it. But at the same time, it's better to know
Yeah.
what you're getting into than
Oh, yeah.
not.
Some
But
college educations are cheap, right? 1,200 ain't nothing compared to whatever hundreds of thousands it woulda cost,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. But he is a first time home buyer too, so it's just
Oh,
like
crumb. 1,200 means something.
yeah, but I mean, it is what it is, and I'm kind of glad like we went through that. So we'll see what happens with that, but that is just a negative of these iBuyers that they don't really give you much,
Right.
you know. So we'll see what happens. All right, guys,
Right.
thanks for tuning in. It's a short one this week, but I'll see you guys next week. Thanks.